I'm here in Orlando meeting with the Valentine brothers to see where our worlds meet. Okay, welcome to the iconic swan boats of Lake Eola.
Oh my God! Come on, Badger, come on! Back.
I'm going! Orlando, baby! What's up, y'all? I'm Michael James Scott at the Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts in the heart of Orlando, Florida, my hometown. Today, we're with the viral sensation, the Valentine brothers, on a special episode of Common Ground. Let's go! What's going on? Hi! I'm Michael.
Hey, Michael here.
Hey, Michael.
I'm so happy to see you and meet you in person. I'm so happy that you're here.
Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Oh, my
Yes. Come on, bring it in.
Team on three? 1, 2, 3.
Come on in. This is the Walt Disney Theater. Look at this. Isn't it amazing?
This is really breathtaking.
Yeah.
Zach's ready for a show.
You having a
He's ready
seat?
for a
Yes,
show.
yes. So I've had the honor of a lifetime playing the genie in Disney's Aladdin on Broadway, and I've done over 4,000 performances.
What happened? The darkness bad.
Oh, you took care of Jafar, right?
Oh,
You took
yes.
care of
Oh, yeah. We
Jafar,
took
right?
care of Jafar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We took
Yeah.
care of Jafar. Yes.
He has the evil laugh. He has the evil laugh going.
That's good. You got the laugh down. I've done it all over the world, Australia, London, and obviously on Broadway, but nothing has been as special
No!
as doing it right here. I got to do it right here in my hometown, in this beautiful theater, and you want to talk about just that hometown support.
Did it feel like a full circle moment for you?
An absolute full circle moment, because so many people who really gave their all to helping me get to where I am today. My family was here. They didn't really know what to do with me, but they let me be me.
That's our parents too. That's our parents too.
That's
I get
right.
that. I get that.
Okay, so you're in the dressing room. This is like pre-show. And pre-show, I'm gonna get you a little gift that I have. This is a little gift from... This is a gift from my Broadway show that I wanted to give to you as a little, How about that?
Look at this. This is incredible.
And then
Michael, you're so sweet.
There's a little CD of my actual CD, and then this is the album of the show.
Oh my God!
Do you know he collects CDs?
Yeah.
He collects CDs. So
Oh
this,
my
he loves this.
gosh.
He loves all of it.
My God! Thank you!
Well, welcome. I gotta make Orlando even more special for you. Welcome. Come on in. Look at this space. Welcome to Judson's.
God, please be with us today and all the filming with Michael, Tyler, the whole crew. It's going to be great and amazing, and we're going to have so much fun together.
Yeah.
Amen.
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 Okay, look at me. Okay. So, remember, it's going to be listening time.
Oh, let's amen myself.
Yes, because we're going to listen to Michael.
So the reason why I brought you all into this beautiful space, Judson's, is this space was created to give artists the opportunity to perform at this big, gorgeous performing arts center, but able to do it in like a more intimate space. It's really about bringing those artists into the community, sharing their art. I actually might have a little surprise for y'all. Applause, applause, applause! Here I am! Here I am! I made it onto the stage. And it feels like there's nowhere I can go, 'cause it's always brighter in Orlando, where I can see my dreams.
Hey, mama! It's 10.
10 out of 10. 10
10
out of 10.
Thank you.
Michael, Amazing, where me, the guy for goes.
You're an amazing singer.
Yeah,
The Friend in Me was
yeah.
incredible.
Thank you.
You and Zach have that in common. When he was a little kid, he was born with a microphone. Before he was able to talk, he wasn't able to speak and everything until about 11 years old, but he always had a microphone of just like making noises and sounds and like dancing and performing. So that's definitely a big connection he like feels from you.
I love that. I mean, y'all are the Valentine brothers, the viral sensation of it all. It's amazing to watch and follow your inspirational, amazing I mean, it's really incredible. I'm a follower. Y'all have millions of followers. So what are you up to now? I mean, I kind of know because I feel like I already know you. So,
you know, I think for us, we just want to touch as many people's lives. We always say, Zach changes perspectives one heart at a time. We want to keep connecting with our community and the disability community because for a lot of people, Zach is the first influencer with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And we're very fortunate enough to have 10 million plus followers across platforms, which is an insane number to think about.
yes.
But for Zach, I think it's the elements that provide joy, right? So what's really beautiful. And mom. Mom inspires. I love that. Mom always inspires us. But I think when we see performers and people like you know that there's a passion, you know, there's a joy that's happening to provide an experience for other people. And he gets immersed in that storytelling experience and in that performance.
I love that. Well, to be able to know that it is inspiring beautiful people like yourselves, that to me is inspiring. And it's literally why I do what I do. So I want to know about you all. Like obviously Orlando means so much to me, but for you, what does Orlando mean for you? Why does it have such a special place?
Yeah, so we consider Orlando our first travel destination. When he was about 15 years old, our parents surprised us with a trip to Disney World in Orlando. And it was amazing, right? Seeing his joy through his eyes, through his experiences, through the characters, through the food.
Yeah.
We didn't have much money growing up. And seeing our parents sacrifice so much and their hard work to provide this experience in Orlando and Disney World was just beautiful to us.
Yeah.
And it's something that is a forever core memory.
I'm so excited to show you all more and you know, maybe give you some places you haven't seen yet. Y'all ready to have some fun? Yes, let's go. Well, I'm gonna take you to my favorite coffee shop.
Oh my God.
Let's do it.
A local place, right? We're gonna go there and then we can get going with the day. How about that? Does that sound good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well then let's go. You ready to go? Y'all ready to go?
Let's go.
Well, let's do this. So I wanted to bring y'all here because for me, this is like home. I can't not stop at this local coffee shop to get my trip started. Thank you.
Try latte.
Yes, cheers,
Cheers.
cheers. Boom.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay.
That's good stuff.
All right, we got this. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's keep going because I got more to show y'all. Thank y'all. Zach, Patrick, welcome to iconic Lake Eola. This is really, I consider, a crown jewel of Orlando. It's also one of my favorite places. I feel like I can just breathe. Like there's a sense of like breath here. It just sort of kind of relaxes, your shoulders kind of drop.
Yeah.
You're walking around with the beautiful locals. Hey y'all. You know, just to enjoy this community, enjoy this time, and just to breathe.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's felt
I think we all
like.
need that sometimes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And honestly, for us, we struggle to take that beat and relax and breathe. And I think Zach's over here just taking off running, enjoying life, right?
I mean, I commend you on so many things. You've just like stepped up in the most incredible, inspiring way because you didn't have to. So it's,
My parents say that all the time. I didn't have to, but I always felt this immense responsibility too. And I go back to my brother having open heart surgery at 6 months old. Scariest part of my life, easily, right? I just remember looking at him and being like, hey, God, you know, if you let my brother survive, this person that I love so much, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to teach him about this world and be there for him. And I knew that from a very young age, so it just felt like this nature to just do, and it's also a calling to be his big brother. It's him that's taught me what it means to love, what it means to find joy, what it means to connect with people.
Yeah.
As you've seen today, he wants to connect with every single person
Yes.
he meets. And he just wants to give him a hug and be like, hey, I see you for you, and I accept you, and I love you for that.
Yeah.
And how beautiful that is.
That's incredible. That is a true blessing to have I mean, you really are like the epitome of like big brother.
Right.
Okay, welcome to the iconic swan boats of Lake Eola.
Oh my God!
1, 2, 3.
Orlando! Nice!
You want to go fast?
Oh, you want to go fast? All right, let's go. Zach, you relaxed? Yeah.
We're happy people.
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you?
Are we ready to get this party started?
Absolutely, let's do that. All right, let's go. Okay, so look at this menu. Tell me some things you might like on this menu. Oh, you went straight to the dessert, the chocolate cake.
Oh my God!
You know, sometimes if we're feeling a little bold, we're going to order dessert before the main course.
Okay, so the chocolate cake. So I remember that one. Now I think I've heard you like hummus.
Hummus.
Oh, hummus.
Let's get hummus.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna get the fried chicken. We're gonna get some seafood. I'm gonna just order. How about I'm gonna order some things for the table, and we'll go from there.
And bread. Ready?
Ready?
Move it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much. Zach.
Oh my God.
Okay, are we all doing it together? Cheers.
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 Cheers again.
Cheers.
This is happiness.
Yeah.
That right? Oh,
The s'mores
You
later,
gotta-
later. Okay, go ahead.
Go for it.
Go for it, man.
go for it.
Is it good? Michael.
We lost Zach. Where'd he go?
You know, thankfully, my wife is here with us and been married for about 4 months now.
Yes.
And she's been an incredible help. Really took that role of sister-in-law. And so what Zach wanted to do is kind of just like hang out at the restaurant, go say hi to the staff. And so letting him do his own thing and be the social butterfly that he is.
You know, I wanted to bring you here to the Monroe. You know, it's a local hot spot, amazing restaurant full of culture. There's actually quite a beautiful inspiration for the Monroe. It was William Monroe Wells was very instrumental in the civil rights movement and also very instrumental to the African American history of Orlando. So so you can look around and see a lot of that richness that is filled in here.
Yeah.
So many people don't realize the importance of the specifically African American history in Orlando. Actually, not far from here, I went to church, grew up at this church in Eatonville, Florida, which is the oldest historic Black town in America. Crazy,
awesome.
right? And so it's just like another little tidbit of Orlando that I was like, okay, we gotta let's go somewhere with some culture, but also some good fish food.
Sign us up every time.
Yeah.
Sign us up.
So y'all love food. Y'all like.
Oh my goodness. With me and Zach, I think we've always seen a food as a way to share an experience with someone, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
as you know, he was here, he was enjoying it with us, he was hanging out and be like, oh, let's do it together, let's cheers every time.
Yeah.
And that's just him connecting with you
Yeah.
and connecting all three of us together. And I think that's what a common food meal experience can really do.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the food is amazing. I mean, we got the fried chicken,
You
we
know,
got the
I'm
carrots.
so glad you got this fried chicken for us, because this was one of the best fried chickens I've had. It's amazing.
It's crazy, right?
It's good.
I'm obsessed with seafood, so I always got to get the seafood whenever I'm at home. So that's why I'm like, oh, we got to make sure we get a seafood dish. So much so that I actually have seafood delivered to me in New York City from this amazing place right off the coast of Orlando.
So you're telling me Orlando has some of the best seafood?
Period.
Okay. All right. We see that Orlando brings so many people together of many different backgrounds. Do you feel more understood here in Orlando?
Yeah, like I think there's no sense of having to try and be something different because Orlando is a place that is for everyone and you feel that.
I feel the same way when we come here because I feel every time we come here, whether it's to the theme parks or to a dining experience, people are always asking, hey, does Zach need anything?
Yeah.
Makes us feel understood of like seen and heard of, hey, they're here for us and they want us to have the best experience here. That's all we want.
Now, what's one thing about, that you've learned with creating content and really, I think moreover, the question is like, do you see it as a job or a necessity?
Naturally, there's a job element to it, right?
Yeah.
This is what we do full time for 6 years now, over 6 years. So of course that's the job part. I think what I think about from a necessity standpoint is the societal view around disability. We need more representation, like Zach. We need more representation in media because individuals with disabilities can do anything.
Yeah.
We just have to believe and put them in a place to succeed.
That is so powerful, and you really are making a change. You're making the difference. You are the change.
Thank you.
Which is remarkable.
And we're hoping that this is just going to be a continued snowball effect. Now there's 5, 10 other influencers with Down syndrome, and we hope there's going to be hundreds by next year and thousands by the year after that. And seeing them in media, seeing other individuals just represented. One of the things about my brother and what we do is that our whole personal life is pretty much out there. And Zach has made sure that what we show is going to be true and authentic to us.
Yeah.
Because that's how he's going to show up.
Yeah.
He's going to show up his authentic self. For you, do you feel like there's been a moment or a time that, hey, I have to show up my authentic self. I have to be courageous in myself. Has there ever been that defining moment?
For so long, I think I was a little bit afraid to share who I was in public. Obviously, my close friends and people around me knew who I am and what I stand for. But I think the showman thing that comes down, there's a real person in there that has been through some stuff and that has been through pain and hurt. And I'm very blessed that I got to find love. I found a person who loves me for literally who I am and lets me be me. And we been able to live in a space of true authenticity with just being us, right? And living our truth. So, I always say I protest with joy.
Yeah.
Smiling, living in my light, living in my truth. And to me, that's my protest, right? I mean, listen, there's power in vulnerability.
Absolutely.
And it can inspire and it also can heal. It is interesting when you do put a vulnerable post out, right? And what feedback, what comments and things you get because you don't even know who.
I think it became scary at first,
Yes.
right? But it's seeing Zach. He has this open heart to him. He's gonna have his arms open, saying like, here I am.
Yeah.
Here's my love.
Yeah.
But that's so vulnerable. Because the reality is, like, you don't know what's gonna happen next after that. And even in those moments that maybe he's not received well, or there's a microaggression that happens, or someone's just like, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
He'll do it again the next day and the day after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been very fortunate enough that we've done some speaking engagements.
Yeah.
And we've spoken to a lot of new parents. And one of the new parents always ask is, hey, how do I have my kids be as close as like you and your brother?
Yeah.
And I always ask them, did you ever get annoyed with your sibling? Did you ever feel like confused about your sibling? Did you ever feel some type of negative way towards feeling? Do you also love your sibling? I tell people all the time, I was like, I'm not perfect. Me and my brother, sometimes get into it, as brothers do.
Yeah.
But it's also saying like, hey, I will always have my brother's back.
Yeah.
No matter what, I will always love him for who he is. And so we're always a work in progress. Sometimes I make mistakes with him. Sometimes I didn't put him in a position to succeed.
Yeah.
And so it's learning from that to do better for him next time.
You know, it's a little emotional for me because I think about my own brother, and we have an interesting relationship, to say the least. But watching you and Zach, speaking of,
My
you're
man,
amazing. What's going on, Zach?
how you doing?
How are you?
Yeah.
Come on in.
Yeah. You want to eat some more
You want
food?
some more?
Okay.
Okay, let's eat some more food, man. Let's do it.
But watching you two be together, watching this love inspires me to reach out and to my own brother. And that is the beauty and power of what you all are doing. It has been a joy to be with you all today and seeing that, because it brings me to a place of really making sure that I also to reach out as well.
Yeah.
You
And,
know?
and thank you for that. And I will also say, like, give
Oh,
yourself
yeah.
grace. Oh, yeah. Give yourself grace. And
Yeah, you too much.
too much?
Go.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Hey, hey, look at me. Look at me. What's the matter?
I'm sorry, Michael. Sorry, stop.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask Michael a question while you eat this, okay?
Okay.
Okay? Deal?
Okay.
Deal. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Team.
Damn. Ah, there you go.
There we go. So we're here filming Common Ground today.
Common ground.
And it's been an amazing experience. But I want to ask you, in a world that feels so divided sometimes, what still brings people together?
Everybody responds to joy, which is why I think
Oh,
we have
yeah.
fell in
Oh,
love
yeah.
with both of you.
I
It's
love
the
that.
joy. It's the joy.
I couldn't agree more. I love it.
How about for you?
I think for me, I think about an open heart. I think about you today and having an open heart and showing us Orlando. Having an open heart to Zachary, right? Because when you have an open heart, you're more kind. You share a smile, you share a meal, and you just get to know them. We get to find those common grounds.
Yeah.
I got you.
Feels like